We got 2 big days only, 2 days, Saturday and the Sunday. What pool selection should you be picking? Concrete, fiberglass, or spa? Thomas here from APS. Hey guys, just want to let you guys know you can come down and see us at this year's Pool and Spa Expo, March the 1st and 2nd at Rosehill Racecourse. We can't wait to see you guys down there. We can talk all things swimming pools and hopefully get you guys into a swimming pool this year or next year. Celebrate our 3rd year at the Pool and Spa Expo. We've never done this giveaway before and never done these deals before. If you want to know what they are, you're going to have to come down to Rosehill Racecourse on March the 1st or 2nd and come see us. Now's the best chance to get with all the trusted local builders in Sydney. If you guys want to come down and see us at APS, we'll be talking everything self-cleaning and in-floor cleaning. We'll have our stand there. We're bringing a swimming pool down again, guys, and we've got a massive show special. Now, we're not doing this show special before the show or after the show. This is only available at the show on the Saturday and the Sunday. What? Welcome back, APS fans. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's been following us. It actually really means a lot. I was getting a little bit worried at the start if this was going to be all for nothing, but you've got to trust the process and trust the growth. And I think in hopefully a year's time, we can look back at this, what we're doing now, and go far out, that was worth it. So I just want to say a massive thank you guys for sticking with me. We've seen an awesome increase in the videos that we've been watching. Our Instagram hit 1,000 followers on I think it was on Wednesday. So I was pretty proud of it. I know it's only a small milestone. We're getting there, we're just starting. But YouTube's doing really well. We've got the Pool and Spa Expo coming up, so we're trying to keep the flow going to keep you guys entertained. And we just really, really want to say thank you to everyone. So we're back on the projects. Now, you've been waiting to see it. I'm dropping it now. Here it is. This is the Thornley project. So at the end of this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this Thornley project, but I thought it was about time to add some stuff in there. There's a lot more info that we're going to dive well deep into in another episode. We're just not ready to do it just yet. I've got too much on my plate to sort of unwrap this job, but I think if you have a look at these photos, you might get a little bit of an idea of what's going on and what's happening. I'm not going to dive too much into it like I said already, but I thought it's about time I showed you guys some content from it because the boys have been ripping in really hard and I felt kind of bad for not, sharing the appreciation around for the videos. So I thought, nah, let's show it, let's do it for the boys. So here it is. So you can see we have now built what is nearly a 2.2 high block wall on 3 sides of this property. The existing retaining walls, like I've said in other videos, were absolutely destroyed. They were gone. There was no other way that we could really build this project. We had a massive catastrophic event down there, which I will touch on again, but I'm going to stop saying it. But here it is. So this is the block walls that the boys have been building. They've just been core-filled now just on the Friday. So we are now ready to start the actual install project. So as you guys can see, there's not much you can do about it, but that is the joys of building swimming pools. We've had a 2-week downturn now on this job. So what started out as quite a simple pool renovation has turned into a huge project. But we're getting there, we're doing it properly like we always say. If you're going to do it once, do it right. So you can see here we've got 200 series core fill blocks now, and 16 bars running vertically, and we've got N12 bars running horizontally. So yeah, pretty big project, but really proud of the guys. If you guys are wondering on the unfamiliar face in this next video, we've also got another boy on. So we've got Tama here. He's just started with us on Tuesday. So he's actually come from a swimming pool background already over in Western Australia. So very different conditions though over there in Western Australia. They don't use cement in their backfill. They have very sandy soils over there. And the other difference is, I know from what I've heard, is they have a very different type of clay. So the cement is not really a priority over there for them in Western Australia. So Tom was really enjoying learning the new basics of pool installations here in Sydney. But let's jump into it. So you can see here, we've got the project now all wrapped up. We've got our vapor barrier down for plastic. We've got our drop edge beams formed up. So we've been on this for about the last 2 days now. We had to hammer off the drop edge beam there on the left-hand side with the excavator. We've now wrapped 3 sides of the pool in just a 125mm slab. Now the reason for this is there's going to be a second pour done on this project, so I've already touched on that. But in saying that, the builders are going to opt to do a screed bed in the whole entire pool area, which is a smart idea being such a big area, to get all the falls correct. There's strip drains that need to be added in later on. So there's a fair bit of detail going on in this project. We've got an 800mm high drop edge beam on that left-hand side to account for a garden bed that's going to be put in later on. We've got our standard practice of our 6mm ties around the swimming pool and 12 trimmer bars inside and outside. SL72 mesh. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the formwork stage. So the boys actually wrapped that up today. So really good effort. We got it all done. So we're pretty much ready for a pour come Tuesday morning. We've got it booked for 10:30. So I'll get a time-lapse video of that as well of us pumping and get that out to you for next week. So stay tuned. Holy shit, never been in a Bunnings elevator before. Thing's huge. 4.5 ton. Get one of these in the yard. Now, so, I know you guys have probably been wondering, I actually heard a couple of people asking about what was going on with that Thornlea project, which was our first job at the start of the year. Now, we did have quite a crazy severe weather event down there. I'm not going to unpack the whole job completely just yet. Nothing bad. We've just got we've had a lot going on getting ready for our Pool Spire Expo coming up. Like it's in 4 weeks, March the 1st and 2nd. So I've kept all of the content that I've got from the job and just got it in an archive. So I think after the Pool Spire Expo, we'll probably unpack it about what's been going on. Because I've also feel a bit bad too, because I haven't been obviously posting the job, and the boys have been smashing it out there. Like, wait until you see what they've done. But I think it goes to show when a bad situation happens, the outcome is end up going to be far better than what the actual job was going to be with the way it was getting planned around everything. So I'm not going to entirely unpack it just yet, but we will talk about it. We will get onto it. I'll probably do a separate video for it just on that job. We'll unpack it. I've got all the videos. I've got all the photos of it. But we just thought, well, let's just hang back on it for a bit. Keep the content there, but we'll get to it and open it up another day. Other than that, our West Rocks project. I keep saying West Rocks. It's North Rocks. Our North Rocks project is going really well. So it's going pretty smoothly. The only thing that's been a bit of a pain is the builder has been, I think he had a little bit of a delay last year before Christmas, and obviously it's the new year, everybody wants to get going and getting started. So we got into the project, we had all the access into the vacant block. It was sweet. You would have seen the video I put last week, like we craned the pool in and all that. But now, there's just builders everywhere. There's a fencer doing a new fence. There's a block layer doing a new, sorry, not block layer. The fencer's also doing a concrete sleeper retaining wall. So like, there's stuff everywhere. I can't get my truck into near the pool now because they've excavated all the footings out. They've got trucks coming in and out every day, like moving material. I think they've already moved out probably 300 plus tons of dirt, and plus our pool. Like, there's heaps of stuff. So that's been a little bit of a pain. I've got to get a pump now to pull the beam because I can't back a truck into the site. They've excavated all their footings through in the rock. But other than that, it's been going pretty smooth. Like, we're finishing off the formwork today, and maybe just a little bit on Tuesday. Pouring concrete there Tuesday, 10:30. And then that one's pretty much done. We'll end up putting the lids on it on the Wednesday, cover the pool up with our hard lids. And then it will just sit there now for who knows how long until wherever the builder gets the house done. Other than that, next week we're actually going to a pretty big project. So this is going to be a fun one, because this one's this one's for a family member in our family. So this is for my uncle, so my dad's brother. We're building a big pool for him out at his house. He lives a bit far away from us. It's not in our actual designated zone area, but he's our uncle, so we're all sweet with that. He's getting a pretty big pool. I'm pretty sure, if I can remember correctly, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure he's getting the same pool as what Dad's got. Very similar design, layout, a 11.8 meter cross trainer with a 400mm beach zone on it. So he's got 3 children, so those beach zones they're absolutely amazing. There's no way I would build a pool this day and age without, if I could, having one of these little beach zones on it. They're awesome. So we're gonna get into that one, and then while DJ is doing that dig down there on that job, so it's gonna be rock on that one, so that's why we're trying to get in there early. We'll be heading back to our Thornley project to put that pool in. So I will start to slowly feed out stuff though next week of that job, and you probably will see some bit of a change in there, but you probably won't understand it just yet about what's going on. But I promise, after the Pool Spire Expo, I'll sit down and I'll put everything together just to make a bit of a video to understand about what the hell's going on. But I think once you see the job next week, you'll probably have a bit of a fair idea about what I'm talking about. But that's sweet. We'll get on to that. We've got lots of work to do before the Expo. Thankfully, it's really good this year. So they've actually extended the setup day, and then they've extended the pack-up day. So previous years, what would happen is Friday morning we would have to go to Rosehill Racecourse at 5 a.m. with the swimming pool to get the pools in, and they had to be in the Expo by 8 o'clock. So we obviously hire a crane, a franner, crane all the pools in. So we usually crane our pools in. We usually crane a pool in for another dealer. I'm not going to tell you their name because you don't need to know. But yeah, we crane their pool in for them. We all just sort of split it and just go, yeah, whatever, let's all just chip in for it. Then after that, it's absolute chaos. So all of the spas come in. They all come in on a semi-trailer. Man, that Spa World and Alpine Spas and I think one of the other companies, I'm not kidding, man. There'd be over 40 spas in that place. It's insane. So usually that's how the process worked. 5 a.m. Then drop the pool off, gone by 8. Then by midday, you were able to then go and start setting up for the Expo. Yeah, so then you usually start setting up from there. But the only thing is, the chaos is that there's people everywhere. Like, I'm talking everywhere. And you only get about 6-hour window to try and get everything set up on the Friday, because Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, doors open for the Expo. So this year is really good. They've brought it forward. From what I know is the pools are going in now on the Thursday, and it's not at like the 5 a.m. And then we've got a 6-hour period on the Thursday and then another 6-hour period on the Friday. So it's heaps better. Like the last 2 years that we've done it, we've got everything set up, but then we're still rushing in there. Like, we're getting there on 7 a.m. In the morning on the Saturday to make sure that the last final touches are done, like the flyers are in, the setup looks good, we've got all of our drinks in for the day and stuff like that. So I'm feeling a little bit less pressure this year, because last year's pressure was pretty high, like it was. And we also had a whole new setup last year, but massive thanks to the guys at Local, because they really helped with that sort of stuff. But we're pretty excited. So we've got a couple of newer things this year that we're going to do, just trying to make it a bit more inviting. We're trying to incorporate our social media into it as well. Not like incorporate it, but just to make everyone aware that's there as well, that we've got a bit of a social media presence. So we're pretty keen, we're pretty excited. Still lots to do. Rochelle's smashing it. I'm going to get photo shoots booked in. I've got like 6 of them to do, hopefully before the show. But, oh well, we'll get it done. What do they say? I talked to one of my good friends in Queensland. Shout out to Amber Aquatics. You're a legend, Adrian. But we were talking the other day because he was saying he was signed to the pump before he was going away for his holiday. And I just sort of said to him, because he's like, oh man, it's just getting to me, like this is busy. And I was like, you know what they say, man, pressure is a privilege. So anyway, Let's get it done. It's Friday, it's overcast, it's not going to be hot. Let's smash it out, get done, sit back, enjoy the weekend, spend some time with the kids, do it all again on Monday. So, anyway, catch you guys. You know what I say? If I don't see you soon, I'll see you again. Enjoy your swimming pools if you've got one already. If you know you need one, well, come and see us. Alright, catch you guys.